Ron Harris here from Muscular Development, coverage of the Wings of Strength Chicago Pro. Coverage brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. I'm standing here with brand new IFBB Pro, Kristina Mendoza. Kristina turned pro at the Wings of Strength Ms. International qualifier last night, where all class winners turned pro, but she didn't do it the easy way. She won the overall. It was a heavyweight in overall, yes? Okay. Now, if any of you guys are on Instagram, you probably follow her because she has almost 250,000 followers. Bazillion, that's a lot. So first of all, congratulations, Kristina. What a win.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited and honored.
Now, I don't know a damn thing about you other than that you're married to Joey. So fill us in. How old are you? How did you get into all this? Were you an athlete before bodybuilding?
Well, I'm 27. I was a dancer and cheerleader back in high school. After high school, I kind of stopped activities and gained some weight. So I was like, okay, I need to figure this out. I met a trainer, started working out, and kind of involved myself with, bodybuilders. And I was like, I want to take my body to the next level. And one thing led to another.
So, you're 27, your generation, and I use that term loosely, most of them are getting into these other divisions, bikini, figure, not so much fitness, women's physique. There's not many young women getting into women's bodybuilding. What was it that inspired you and made you decide, I'm going to go all the way and be, that's the most extreme version, just like men's open bodybuilding. What made you choose bodybuilding?
Well, I think, genetically, my legs, they're not going to shrink. I started actually in women's physique. That was my first 2 shows, and my legs just overpowered everything else. So instead of downsizing, I want to take my body to the fullest potential, and Wings of Strength, Elena, reached out to me and gave me the opportunity, and I'm so grateful that Jake and Wings of Strength have progressively grown the sport again, and it's going to continue to grow.
Now, you just turned pro like about 5 minutes ago. It was actually last night. But, your legs are bigger than almost any female bodybuilder I can even think of, like ever. Were they always huge? I mean, have you tried not training them? I'm not saying they're too big, but my God, they're huge.
They've always been bigger than the majority. Obviously, with training, those are the first things that want to grow. I have gone like a month without training, and they're just there. They just grow by walking.
So the one thing about this show that's unique, and it does happen, it's like the Amateur Olympics and stuff, and Arnold Classic, is that when you turn pro, they give you the opportunity, if the schedule permits, and this show it did permit, you could be competing in 20 minutes in the women's bodybuilding. What did you decide?
I decided not to compete today. I definitely want to get better. My conditioning needs to improve. I want my pro debut to be totally different physique. And I just found out by Elena that since I took overall, I'm automatically qualified for Rising Phoenix. So that is my goal the next 9 weeks. Just get this physique to the next level.
So Wings of Strength, as you can see from the banner behind us, Jake Wood has been doing a fantastic job. I'm going to go so far as to say he saved women's bodybuilding.
Yes, I would agree.
I mean, I don't know how long you've been following this, but women's bodybuilding has been slowly almost fading away. I want to say without Jake and Wings of Strength, it might even be gone by now.
Correct.
I mean, what's been your involvement with the company, and how appreciative are you that they're keeping the sport alive, women's bodybuilding?
Oh my God, I'm so appreciative. I'm honored that I competed in Miami 2017, and that's when they were there. They discovered me and reached out to me. I didn't know about Wings of Strength just yet. They invited me along to an expo, and that's when I got to meet everybody and kind of discuss the plans in the future for Wings of Strength. And I'm just so grateful that they believe in me as much as I believe in myself, and they continue to support me. No matter what, Elena, Linda, Jake, they're all at phone call, text away from any questions I might have.
So how many weeks away is the Rising Phoenix?
It is 9 weeks away, which is perfect timing to get myself together.
And it's where is it being held?
It's in Arizona.
Is it in Phoenix, Arizona?
In Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, well, I didn't know if it was just like a metaphor, no. But it's actually in Phoenix.
It's actually in Phoenix.
Okay. Another question, your husband, Joe, that is his real name, right?
Yes.
You never know with Instagram. Sometimes people have... He's competing in the USA, which is 2 weeks away?
3 weeks away. And he looks insane, like 10 times better than last year. I think he's going to take it, and he's going to be fighting for overall. I can already see it.
So I've known a lot of couples that were both competitors over the years. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. sometimes it's a perfect thing to have both of you guys dieting. Sometimes it's probably the worst thing. What is it in your household?
It's definitely difficult and challenging. You're both hungry, angry, on edge, irritated, but at the same time, it's also good because you're both dieting, so you can help each other. You're both waking up for cardio together. You're kind of both going through the process. It's not for everybody, but at the end of the day, it's only temporary and it's going to end. So if you make it worth it, it works out.
I want to encourage everyone, if you're not already following her, you probably are if you're watching this, but it is Kristina with a K, Kristina Nicole.
Yes, Kristina Nicole.
Kristina Nicole on Instagram. You know, she's only at 244. We got to get up to 250. Actually, by the end of the week, it might be 250 by the end of this day. So congratulations. You got 9 weeks. Best of luck at Rising Phoenix. It's great to see, you know, young, fresh talent coming into the sport, especially women's bodybuilding, where there's, like I said, there's not many young women getting into it. So this is probably giving a lot of people hope to see you doing this.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
For musculardevelopment.com, Chicago Pro, it's been Kristina Mendoza. Thank you.